Isabel?
Formal education, place of formal education.
Okay. And then dessert? Let's start with Isabel.
Dog?
Oh, dessert? Creme brulee.
I put a tasty food that is sweet and yummy, and it usually involves chocolate.
Okay.
Yummy lemon.
Oh.
Okay. And then fire engine? Let's start with Roseanne.
I put a red truck equipped with water and life-saving tools.
All right. Deborah?
Put out fires.
Okay.
Equipment to put out a fire.
Okay. And then home? The word home?
Sweet home.
Put a place of comfort.
A safe place where my bed is.
And what did you say, Roseanne?
A place of comfort.
Okay.
And we had dog, right?
They
And then the
skipped
last one,
dog.
there's dog.
Man's best friend.
Animal viewed as a protector and a loyal best friend.
A pet that is high maintenance and comes with unconditional love.
They're all great, but the point I would make is this. Were they identical?
No.
No.
And so, would you agree, these are very simple words that are not complex in understanding. If we have even slight differences, which we do in perception of what the word means, then imagine when you have a communication transaction that involves dialogue back and forth. Well, in an insurance meeting, I presume it could be 30 minutes to an hour. Same thing with an initial meeting of ActionCOACH with prospective clients. You see the point that words, we'll get to nonverbal in a minute, but words are very imperfect. If we had the ability, and some people think they do, to, if you have your soulmate, so to speak, and you can just know what each other is thinking, the purest form of communication would be for whatever's going on in your mind to be conveyed to the other person, literally. There'd be no ambiguity about that. Of course, sometimes we wouldn't want that to happen, because sometimes we think things that are private. But that would be pure communication in its purest sense. Well, we don't have that, and it's probably better we don't. But all I did that for was to bring to the conscious awareness that no matter what the word is, we see it a little bit differently. And that when you compound that with putting together sentences and our own perceptions of the world on the subject matter that we're discussing, which are not going to overlap completely for the reason that language is an approximation of what's in our minds and hearts. It is a pure approximation. It is not the actual reality. And too often, people will assume that communicating something verbally has a static meaning to it, and the other guy better understand it, or it's his fault. Well, no, it's not his fault. You have to present it in a way that he finally does get it. Now, in the classical sense, when you're one-on-one with somebody, it used to be called interlocutors. People who would sit and have dialogue. We don't use those formal phrases anymore, but the one thing that does happen is that you have to be able to read, we'll get to the nonverbal, but you have to read from your audience. Does this person understand what I just said? Do they get it? I mean, if you want to take it to an extreme, ask William Jefferson Clinton, when is the word is? Remember that with President Clinton?
Mm-hmm.
And he was being asked about whether he is having a relationship with Monica Lewinsky, whatever it was. When is? What is? What? In other words, what did the prosecutor mean by the word is? He actually did this on television and answered that. It became a big deal. The guy didn't even know. He's so evasive, he won't even answer the question about what the word is.